Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play 60 Seconds. As always, I am your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we emerged victorious in our shelter. It was long overdue victory. Blood was shed, tears were definitely shed, and sanity most assuredly lost. And yet here we are once again. You may ask yourselves, why? Well, the developer of the game, Robot Gentleman, has released free downloadable content, an update to the game, if you will. And very many of you let me know this. Seriously, the amount of messages in my inbox and the comments saying the announcement of the launch of the downloadable content was astounding. Very many of you wanted me to play this game, so here we are once again. This time, however, you get to see me in all my glory and visually confirm the loss of sanity that is about to ensue. We're going to go ahead and go right into apocalypse mode here, and we are going to be picking Little Boy because God forbid we try Fat Man or Tsar Bomba. Yeah. Gas mask. Alright. Oh God, here we go again. This is bringing back some memories right now. The hell is that? A lock? There's the Boy Scout handbook that we need immediately. Playing cards, gun. Alright, here we go. I got this. Soup, water, and soup. We're going to the shelter. We've got Dolores, water. Can't grab the first aid kit because I'm dumb. Bug spray, first aid kit. Go in there. Got a gun. Got playing cards. And a map. That's also going in there. We need more water for sure. Radio would be great. Water. And water. You get to go in there. Come on! Mary Jane. I need my... That lock is no good to me. Let's go, Timmy. Let's go, Timmy. Alright, that's it. That's all we got. Well, I have a Boy Scout handbook. We are saved. That's all that matters to me right now. Boy Scout handbook, we're good to go. Day 1. We even have new music as well. I didn't grab this many cans of food or this much water, but I'm not going to say no to it. We also have playing cards here. We've got our Boy Scout handbook. We've got our radio. We've got our map. I'm okay with this. Things are looking good-ish, maybe. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out, being messy can really work in your favor. +1 axe, +1 soup. Excellent! Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. Nope, nobody gets a damn thing. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads, anyway. Alright, entering into day 2. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. Nobody gets a damn thing. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe, unless you don't mind getting sick. Considering it's only day 2, nope, we're not going outside. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Now, if I recall correctly, it's going to be some time before we get rescued. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with this shelter life, but we can't lose hope. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted needs water to survive. Fine. Everyone gets a bottle of water. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Nope. We've discussed everything we could and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. Let's turn on that radio. Don't break the radio, don't break the radio, don't break the radio, don't break the radio. Okay, good. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble that we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. That's new. I think. Yes. The area is still irradiated. No one's going outside. We heard something about supply drops on the radio. This just might be what we need to survive, and it's supposed to happen near our house. Shall we go out and find out if it's really happening? Sure. Somebody can go outside. Day 5. Of course the gas mask is broken. Of course it is. We went to get the supplies and our gas mask got a bit damaged. Note taken. Don't stand under a supply drop crate when it's falling out of the sky. Had to be Dolores. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that this whole country used to run on tomatoes, and no one suspected a thing. +2 water and +2 soup. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today. Timmy is good, Dolores is good, and Ted is good. Excellent. Contamination still strong, no thank you. Our gas mask has been badly worn out and doesn't really protect against anything. It's a good time to have a go at fixing it. Go, go! Boy Scout Handbook! Come on, 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 come on. Yes! I love the Boy Scout Handbook. All hail the Boy Scout Handbook. Hail! It looks almost brand new. It's interesting that a scouting handbook sports instructions for gas mask repair. Oh well. Who wants to try it first? Mary Jane is thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, Ted is thirsty. Alright, everyone gets some water. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly, a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? I don't recall this. Go, Ted. Interesting. We got to the phone booth without any unexpected surprises and answered the phone quickly. We were so excited to hear a voice on the other end of the line. Excited, that is, until we realized it was a pre-recorded sales message for canned tomato soup. Damn it. I think I do recall that, actually. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Mary Jane is hungry, Timmy is hungry, Dolores is hungry, and Ted is thirsty. Well. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. No need to go outside, then. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help with this. Very well. Go my radio. Excellent. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Mary Jane's good, Timmy is good, Dolores is good, Ted is good. We're good there. Another telephone call? Go, Ted. Maybe it's something different this time? Maybe? Maybe? When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy's thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, Ted is good. Don't need to go outside for supplies. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety, instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Very well. Go radio. Alright. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Mary Jane's good, Timmy is good, Dolores is good, Ted is good. Awfully quiet outside. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some quality entertainment. No. I'm not interested in your clowning around. All I want to do is be rescued. That's it. That's all I want. Just rescue. Day 11. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Mary Jane's good, Timmy is good, Dolores is good, Ted is thirsty. It's been a while since we showered. The smell in this tiny shelter is as far from roses as it can get. We had thought about washing ourselves. Too bad we didn't grab any soap along the way. But maybe we can make do with something else. Sure, I'll spend the bug spray on this. Not the gas mask. Need the gas mask. We finally have a good use for that bug spray you brought down. It probably smells better than we do, so we can use it to become a bit more presentable. Smell-wise, anyway. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, and Ted is good. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us, and it will remain unknown. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Timmy has spent too much time without reading a single thing. We need to get him to read again. Otherwise, he will grow up to be an what? Analphabetic savage? Is that a word? An analphabetic savage. An analphabetic savage. That's not a word. I don't think. Maybe it is. I know. No! Well, he can read the book. The only book we have with us is the Scout Handbook, but it's more than enough to get Timmy reading. He might learn a thing or two along the way. Perfect. Mary Jane is hungry, Dolores is hungry, Ted is good, Timmy is good. Okay. No need for an expedition. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anything beside us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here. Axe or the gun? Axe or the gun? Gun. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Timmy is hungry, Ted is thirsty. There is nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. Don't break it. Okay. Okay. We did what we could, but we still can't hear a thing. Damn it. Mary Jane is thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, Ted is good. Okay, it looks like we kind of need to go out there for some supplies, so yes, prep for an expedition. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside? Yes. Sure. Why not? Damn it! It was an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated or it was some kind of biological weapon. It made us all feel pretty sick. Damn it. Ted is hungry and Ted got sick. Ted is hungry and Ted got sick. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the person most able and responsible for the quest to gather more supplies. What's this? Oh, you can take an axe outside. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, what happens when you take your map outside? Does that help for supply gathering? Does this make a change? Is that what this does? Ooh. Well. Go with the map. Don't break my map, please. Please don't break my map. Mary Jane seems fine today. Despite the dire circumstances and the trouble we are going through, Timmy is brave. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she might get back safe and sound. Ted should drink something soon. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. We only had moments to decide what to do. Well, gun. No pancake for this go-around. A quick shot with the rifle was more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Mary Jane and Timmy are thirsty. We'd never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't. But we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they've probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. Kill it. Kill the cockroach with the Boy Scout handbook. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might be more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. Mary Jane's good, Timmy is good, Ted is good. We need a flashlight. Of course. Of course we do. I've got practically everything, and the one thing I don't have is the thing that they want us to get. Of course. Yup. Great. The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost, especially in this economy? Especially after it was wiped out? These guys are hungry and you're thirsty. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it was meant for us. Should we open it? Sure. This is the Suitcase DLC, or Suitcase update after all. We have a gift, apparently. Suitcase. We gladly accepted this sudden gift, and despite our suspicions, it turned out it was just the regular tomato soup that we all know and love. Thank you, kind stranger. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Despite his rather calm demeanor, Timmy got into a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behavior, but before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found their house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favorite brand, but it will have to do. We found their garage empty. They might have gone on a vacation before the apocalypse. Maybe they even survived. They left behind a few suitcases, though. We didn't think they would mind us borrowing one. Our map really took a beating during our expedition. It's nearly unusable now. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Mary Jane's tired. Interesting. Timmy is thirsty. Dolores is hungry, and Ted's good. Thirsty, hungry, and good. The note we found on our door today was a real surprise to us all. It's not signed, but it says that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting today at midnight to find out more. Should we send someone? Sure, we'll send Ted. This is new. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions and were more than happy to meet them again. They said they know where to find us and they're going to contact us if they need some help. Good. Timmy is tired, Dolores is hungry, and Dolores is thirsty, Ted is hungry. Cockroach again, kill that cockroach. Day 23. Mary Jane's good, Timmy is good, Dolores is hungry. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn when we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor. And coincidentally, we just found a manhole that we could use to go down and check what was going on. Alright. Amazing. We had a pirate cave right under our house. It was filled with treasure of sorts. Too bad we only had time to grab a map before the place collapsed. Luckily, it didn't have any impact on our shelter. Good. We have a map. Now, if only we had a flashlight. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is good, and Ted is thirsty. I hope they changed that feature where it has to be the damn flashlight or it has to be the damn item that the military's looking for. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. Dolores is thirsty. We woke to a dripping sound today and noticed that there's something leaking from the pipes. That green liquid looked innocent enough, even after it ate through the table, and the chair, and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Go, go, Boy Scout Handbook! Excellent. Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Mary Jane's hungry, Timmy is hungry. We need to start thinking about going outside for more water. We have a working radio, why not use it? Maybe we'll catch a broadcast or two. Sure. We got ammo, apparently. And we have water! Fantastic. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she'd lost during a trip through our town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got to the package before anyone else. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is good, and Ted is thirsty. No one goes outside now. Trying to save expeditions outside. Don't want raiders to come in. Dolores is hungry and thirsty, Ted is hungry. Play a game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds. That was only because the lights went out for a moment. Everything's good for everybody. It's gotta be the flashlight. So we have to do our expedition to get out there, because we need a flashlight. Why? Why can't they just change their minds? Okay. Okay. Is that a plane? Alright. Timmy is thirsty. Mary Jane is thirsty. Ted is thirsty. Ted's going outside, and Ted is bringing the map with him. Since, you know, we can't use the map for anything else right now, why not? Okay. Dolores is thirsty. The siblings are back, just like they promised, and they're asking for our help. Their group is too big to fit where they currently reside, so they want us to build a small camp nearby. They want to build a small camp nearby. They could really use someone with able hands and an axe to work on house construction. Should we send someone to help them? Sure. I'll do that. Probably broke my axe. Nope, my axe is still good. Fantastic. We got a few splinters, but the work is done. We even had some fun. It was almost like building that treehouse in our backyard all over again. The group and their leaders appreciated our help and said they would definitely let us know when this whole thing is finished so we can come and visit them. Mary Jane's hungry, Timmy is hungry, Dolores is good. Enjoying the little things in life is important in any situation. So when Mary Jane found some seeds in the shelter, she got really excited. She thinks that with a little luck and enough water and soil, we might be able to grow our food. Oh, this is the plant thing again. How much water do I have? I don't have a lot. I don't think. We'll do it. Nope, I only had 3. I thought I had 4. Damn it. Hopefully we get more water when Ted gets back. Here goes nothing. Soil, seeds, water. We'll see what happens in just a few days' time. Mary Jane's thirsty. Timmy is thirsty. Not good. Need water. Need water fast. Food we're good on. Need water. Timmy is good. Mary Jane's good. Dolores is thirsty. Come on, Ted. Bring water. Bring water, Ted. Bring water, Ted. Dolores is now hungry. This is a joyful time in a sea of grief. It's Timmy's birthday today. Just like last year, we waited until the last moment to get him a present. But this time our options are limited to whatever we can find in the shelter. What is he getting this year? The Boy Scout Handbook! Of course he is. Of course he is. We don't know if Timmy is ever going to be a Boy Scout after the apocalypse, but the Scout Handbook is a deadly spider-killing weapon in his capable hands. Mary Jane's thirsty. Timmy is thirsty. Today during breakfast, we were startled when our map slid off the wall. We checked the nails holding it, but they were all firmly in place. It could be a poltergeist. Maybe we need to perform an exorcism to get rid of it. Anyway, in the wall behind the safe, in the wall behind the map, we discovered some sort of safe. We were curious as to what treasure might be inside. Should we open it? Yes. Why not? Ted's back. Does Ted bring water? Ted brought some water. I'm okay with that. We are not sure how or why the map just decided to slide off the wall, but we're lucky that it happened. Inside the dusty safe, we found some supplies. Yes. Our expedition reached the church, which was still standing. Most of it was intact, and some people decided to turn it into a shelter. As we found out, it was more than that. We weren't sure what religion they followed, but they were very eager to convince us that tomatoes are the source of all evil, and eggplants are the only hope for salvation. Those nice people gave us some canned soup. They say they don't like the taste of it. Now we're certain they're nut jobs. Cultists decided they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite full water bottles. And we have a flashlight! Yes! Yes. One of the beds in the surviving church quarters was filled with quite a few treasures, namely a flashlight and a collection of books about evolution. We took the flashlight. Yes. Dolores is thirsty. And Ted is hungry. We took some time examining our map and found it had some abnormal symbols scribbled in a few places. It appeared as if someone had hidden something in the area and provided directions to it. Should we send someone to investigate? Yes, we'll send Dolores. Day 38, and Dolores is sick. We had fun following the map clues despite the grim post-apocalyptic surroundings. They brought us to an old tree with a hollow in its trunk, which contained a set of checkers. That's a lucky find. Mary Jane's hungry. Timmy is hungry. Dolores is hungry. Ted is hungry and thirsty. Right? Yep. Ted is too weak. Dolores is too weak. A tickling sensation woke us up. The roars got us out of bed. Turns out Mary Jane's plant is some sort of plant monster, and it's out for blood, brains, or whatever it chews on. We need to do something. Luckily, we have our axe still. Good. We lost our axe, though. Die, you plant thing, die! Is this sharp enough for you? Chop, chop! Phew. That was a close one. Without this axe, we would have been plant food. Or would that make us fertilizer? Well, the joke is on that damn plant, since we ended up harvesting some of it for food. Mary Jane and Timmy are thirsty. Dolores is hungry and thirsty, and Ted is just hungry. Yes. Prepare for an expedition. We have our flashlight. Yes. Thank God. Don't ask me for an axe. Don't ask me for an axe. Everything was going just as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane's engines. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Dolores is still quite ill. Ted is hungry. Ted, go out there and go out there with the map, I guess. Let's see what happens when you don't go out there at all. With anything. What's the suitcase for? Go out there with the suitcase. Oh. I see. You can add more things. Oh. Oh, that's what the suitcase is for. You can take multiple things outside. Got it. That's just dangerous. You're just asking for trouble now at that point. Okay. We need to go out there for medicine. Hopefully we can get medicine for Dolores. Mary Jane is good. Timmy is good. Dolores' health is not improved. Ted is out there on the surface. The friendly group came today to say that the camp is almost complete, but they need a few more items to make the place really worth living in. It's mostly about the children. There's a bunch of them in the camp, and their only entertainment so far is playing tag in the sad ruins of their homes. The group is collecting toys to keep the children happy and stop them from running off into the wasteland. Oh good, because we have 2 toys. You get to have 1. I know you're sick, I know. We were happy to share our set of cards with them. Sure, the deck isn't complete, so the kids will have to make up some new games, but at least it'll keep them busy. Our friends agreed and promised to keep us updated on the situation in the camp. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty. When Dolores came back from that expedition the other day, she had a tiny scratch on her leg. It didn't seem serious at the time, but right now it's quite a terrible sight. Well, I don't have anything to help her out with, which is very bad for me. Dolores might die. We didn't do anything about the infected wounds. After all, our ancestors could survive without all that fancy medicine. Why should we listen to the doctors? Dolores is looking more sickly, though. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We called it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it, and decided that maybe it would be better to play something simpler. Okay. Day 44. We played I Spy, and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. Mary Jane and Timmy are hungry. The wasteland is full of surprises. Like this man on the other side of our door, knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? Yes. I will trade bullets. For goods and supplies like water. Did he give us more food? Our visitor was happy to get some ammunition. In return, he offered us rations. It wasn't much, but something is always better than nothing. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is hungry and thirsty. A knock on the door is not something we can take lightly these days, so when a man came to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of 2 soup cans and a card game a reasonable choice for our situation? Well, we don't have any cards, so can't do anything. Sorry, buddy. We gave that to the little kitties. You are very sick, tired, and fatigued. You are going to die soon. Gambling is a terrible habit. Okay, everyone's good. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the wastes, and right now she's on the trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that spider, lady? Put her on a leash. She promises that if we help her, she will return the favor another day. We don't have any ammunition, so we can't help you, buddy. Sorry about that. Where's Ted? What? Are you kidding me? Why? There was nothing wrong with him. Nothing. Ted has been outside for far too long and still hasn't returned. We fear he isn't coming back, because the game is a pain in the ass. This woman says she hunts mostly for food. Clearly she is an uncivilized savage. Delicious soup is what decent people eat these days. We were not amused and didn't give her anything. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. And we haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Which means as soon as Dolores dies, we're dead. Because the kids can't survive on their own. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and an unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect wildlife. Boy Scout Handbook. Day 48. Mary Jane's thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, and I don't have enough water for everyone. Dolores gets the water only because we need to keep her alive as long as possible. Mary Jane gets to go outside. Mary Jane, you take the map with you. Day 49. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Dolores is still quite ill, and I have no water. The army isn't coming, not yet anyway. That's today's radio news. Instead, they've been broadcasting. Of course they did! Of course they asked for the axe. What did I say? I said, don't ask for the axe. What happens? They ask for the axe. Of course they did. Of course they did. Yup. Yup. Now I remember why I hate this game. Why I despise this game. We're not lumberjacks and we're not chopping down that park. Maybe another time. We've been wondering about what happened to Uncle Brian. He should have been far from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. Where's the handbook? Come on. Just survive. Just survive. Just... Oh my god, Timmy! It was going so well! It was going so well. Someone's at the door. We cannot hear what they're saying, but they have been banging on it like crazy. Maybe it's good news, maybe it's bad news. Should we open the door? Yes, just open the door and put me out of my misery. What happened? This is... So, do we win? Dolores is dead. I can see her skeleton. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. +1 map. Who are you gonna call when the world is on fire? The fire department. We were thrilled to find the place still running. Firefighters redecorated the place and redid their outfits. Most of the walls were messily painted in black and red, and the firemen helmets now have a grim skull symbol on them. We never thought our local firefighters had such artistic souls. So alternative. Near the garage, we found a few firefighters shooting off some giant mutated cockroaches with a fire hose. We joined in on the fun and managed to fill some bottles with water in the process. Although initially friendly, the firefighters became a bit anxious after a while. They handed us a can of bug spray and asked us not to tell anyone about what we saw here. We're not sure why. Maybe they're too humble and don't want people to come and shower them with gifts. +1 bug spray. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly, coughing, fever, chest pains. She didn't recover. We held that for 53 days. Wait. But they're right here! They're right here! So the game is not going to give us the victory, even though we can see the people here to rescue us, because Dolores couldn't survive one more day. One more day! Right there. They were 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 right there. What happened to Ted? This game. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.